So it's Sunday 24th of October and I'm back in England in the north east, Newcastle upon Tyne, and a little bit windy today, as you can probably tell. I'm on Nuns Moor at the moment, just been on Duke's Moor, and I'm going to finish on Town Moor across the road there in a moment. I'll head down towards Newcastle city centre and back up again, but all on trails, which is amazing how close I am into the city here. I can do all that. So there's the moor. There is, where it depends on your point of view. If you like golf, there's Newcastle United Golf Course right in the middle of the moor here. So I've come up diagonally up through the moor. Just wanted to check out this little corner for future reference so that I know exactly the line of sight route through the golf course if I want to do it. What I'm going to do now is run around the golf course. So I've just had the uphill and against the wind bit, so now I've got the downhill with the wind, which will feel much nicer. So there's the golf course. There's this corner. It's almost like a C shape here, or a reverse C. It kind of wraps around. Golf course has kind of been plonked in kind of middle corner, middle edge. But I hope once I get around this next corner, you'll see the moor really open up. It's been dry, pretty much dry the last couple of days. It's amazing because the last time, well, there's the golfers over there, just heard them tee off. Last time I tried to do, or did this for 3 moors, it was about 20 degrees. But that was only about just a little over a month ago, and that was amazing then, you know, September, to have that sort of temperature. Absolutely did me in that day because it was no wind at all, nothing to cool it down. So there's the moor. So as I round this next corner, it really opens up. You can really get a sense of this moor. What do you have? Today. It's amazing how close we are to the city here. When I go into the Town Moor, you'll be able to see Newcastle City football ground on the other side. Pony riders. There's cows on there. Right, so right up the top of the corner of the moor is the golf course again. So I've come around the circle. You can see there's a bridle path, but it's chained. I think I've pointed out this before. So there is a gate down there, public right of way, but it goes straight across the tee area, and so it's always a bit awkward. So I'm going to carry on down the moor here, down to the bottom corner, back into Gosforth, and I'm going to cross over this main road here, and then go onto the Town Moor, and then do at least one circuit. This is great actually. I was hoping it was going to be further than I thought, coming around the periphery, so I might just do one and a bit circuits of Town Moor. Don't have to do 2 now, and then I can get back and get cleaned up for the rest of the day. So there we are. So yeah, amazing day today here. You can see the autumnal colours coming through, and but haven't quite lost all their leaves yet, but it's definitely one of those breezy lovely autumn days. Anyway, I'm going to see how I do. A bit of downhill now, and with the wind behind me. So that's 9 kilometres done. So I'm at the corner of the moor. So I'm just into Gosforth now. So I'm going to just come out of here. Welcome to Gosforth. We're going to run across here. Oh, that's good timing. And then I'm going to go into his Town Moor. track. Oh, they're brilliant, thank you very much. That saved me some effort. Cheers. That's very nice. So now I'm gonna follow this peripheral trail, and there is a park run which I've done before on the Town Moor, and it follows those tarmac cycle footpaths, and then at the far end it's on kind of cinder stone, so it's not quite the easy park run you think it is when you first start. You then get onto this slightly rougher stuff, but it's fine. But I like running on the trails themselves. So here I'm just see Cow Hill there, so I'll arrive at Cow Hill in a moment. So here I come to Cow Hill. See, it's pretty steep. I've done some hill reps on here, but it's probably a bit steep even to doing those on. So this, I understand, is an old slag heap. I'm not sure what that was down to, whether that was for the train, but I think it's been here for more than 100 years. It certainly dates back to the start of the 20th century. It might even, I think it actually goes back even further than that. So yeah, it's a real steep, and it's actually a double hill. So I'll get up to the top, take a left-hand turn, right-angle turn to follow the trail, and then you go down and then up and over a smaller hill just to the side of it. So here I am at the top of Cow Hill. So just coming down Cow Hill, there you go, there's the next little bit of the hill, and then I've got over the corner is bleeds right into the sun, right into the city centre. So 2 bits of Cow Hill down. So I've got a downhill, and you can see the path here to the corner to Exhibition Park area, and I'll run around the periphery of that, up the other side, and then back to where I started at the top end there. So I'm on about 10 kilometres now, got about another 5 to go. That's Cow Hill done, the 2 bits of it. I don't know what the second little one's called actually, I'll just call it Cow Hill 2. And now I'm just going to run into the corner of the moor here, round Exhibition Park and up the other side. Much easier going, Town Moor. As I said, there's a park run takes place in here on the tarmac and the stones, not on this trail. But it's a shame, it would probably be quite a quick, because if you do this whole kind of periphery of the Town Moor on this dirt trail, it's about 4.5 kilometres, so they'll probably just need to work in a kink, and that'll be a perfect 5k. Really nice to have done that full loop this time, and got up and over Cow Hill without killing myself as well. First time for everything. So a quick update on coronavirus. You know I've got to do this. This is what I do. Infections have carried on going up, getting into the colder weather. People are gathering inside. There's no requirements for masks, although they are still recommended, and distancing, there's no requirement, but still recommended. So there's roughly been a doubling in the last few weeks, so we're up to over 50,000 new cases per day in the UK. So that's over 70 per 100,000 rate per day. So that's way high. So for example, the EU boundary is 50,000, 50 per 100,000 per week, not per day. So we're definitely still in their red list. Now the other thing is, despite the government being entirely convinced that the vaccines are doing the full job, they aren't. We need to do other things, but it will slowly dawn on them, because even with the very high vaccine rate now, there are still over that 50,000 infection rate is still translating into over 1,000 admissions into hospital. So those are the people who are seriously ill, and it's all ages. So the alarm buttons aren't pressed for our government yet, but I think all the public health epidemiologists, virologists, hospital doctors, nurses, clinicians, this is alert level now, and government might have to, it's going to have to wake up sooner or later, stop burying their head in the sand. And hopefully it will just be simple things like just reimposing distancing and masks. Now the Netherlands, half the rate of the UK at the moment, but it has roughly doubled in the last 2 weeks. So they are up over 5,000 cases per day, smaller country, and that represents about 30 per 100,000. It's around about half what the UK rate is, but it's accelerated hard, and there, you know, absolutely no mandation of masks or distancing. It's not even really applied. I notice now when I go into the shops in the Netherlands, there's the odd person, and that will include me as an odd person wearing a mask. Here it's definitely now a minority, but there's still a sizable minority here in England that wear masks, but the distancing's gone. So the Dutch government, again, everybody keeps saying, oh yeah, the vaccines are working. Well, they are. The vaccines are providing an incredible barrier, because we're not talking about 10 times the level of hospital admissions. You know, we're talking about 50 a day or so, or 1,000 a day in the UK, not 40,000, oh sorry, 10,000, but it's not doing the whole job, and the infection is absolutely endemic. You can see now, blinding sunshine, very nice, there's my shadow, running, amazing sky. Apparently might get a shower a little later on, but it's going to be sunny, I think, most of the day. So I'm quite finished. I've got another kind of mini loop to do, and then I'll be done. So that's it. That's 3 moors run from Newcastle upon Tyne.